In the red corner, from Belfast, Northern Ireland, introducing a super bantamweight and featherweight champion of the world, known as the Jackal, Carl Frampton. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, it's a privilege and an honor to be here. You know what? I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. That one will count. Good counter left hand there. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Another scoring shot there. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
When you're fighting a counter-puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the count. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Lomachenko in trouble.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Let's talk about Frampton. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. All right. That one lands. Good counter punching from both these fighters. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Lands with the right counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. They score again with the left hand. Respect for each other's punching power. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice shot with the left. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? And wait a minute, a left hand. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Frampton. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they... Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. That left counterpunch will score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Frampton. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. He threw the hook, didn't land. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
What's the referee thinking right now? Heavy punches send Vasily Lomachenko down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Down goes Lomachenko. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Frampton. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow on to the 5th we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible. because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. The perfect counter lands. Missed him with that uppercut. The building is going bananas. Will they see? Down goes Lomachenko. The old liver shot will buckle your knees every time, as this replay shows.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Frampton. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that. And there's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it? What's the referee thinking right now? Lomachenko goes down! I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it.